Okay, so this time, let's combine our three recent topics. So the three recent topics that we've talked about are the brushes, the tools preset, and the paths. Sorry, didn't have any paths yet, so I'll make one. So the brushes, tools presets, and the paths. So let's make the paths first. So I'll just click and create a simple path. Mm. And don't forget, included in the topic is a new layer. So I'll hold control and turn off the path because I've already stopped creating it. There. Next, I will switch to the brush. So the brush, for example, I will choose this brush, our texture brush, but it is coming out too big. I would like to reduce the size to, let's say, that. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, now I have created a path. I have set the brush, so that means I will brush this path. Next is I will create a layer. Because I will brush this path, I want it to be done on a separate layer. Okay, now how do I do the brushing? Following this, or how do I make the brush follow this path? Okay, so let's go here to the paths tab. In the paths tab, you can already see that you have an active path. That's your path here. Even though the anchor points are not selected, they are active because they're visible also. So let me just turn them on and off so that you can see. I'm just clicking the empty area. So the next thing to do now is right click. Okay, so remember those. Right click and then you will choose stroke the path. Stroke the path and it will ask you if I'm going to stroke the path, as if Photoshop is speaking. If I'm going to stroke the path, what tool will I use? So of course you will set the brush because we've already chosen it. And then I would like to uncheck this simulate pressure. And then I will just press OK. And as you can see, the brush followed the stroke. Right? So that is how you combine the brushes, the tools preset, and your paths. Of course, don't forget the layers. Now let's see. Let's see. I would like to create a new layer and then I would like to select the path. I can select the path and press Ctrl T so that I can move it. Ctrl T is a simple shortcut for transform or move. Click. Then I would like to this time stroke this path. Yes, but I would like to use a different color. Okay, I will still use the same brush, but I will use a different color, let's say red, and then I will place it, of course, in a new layer, a different one. I would like it separated from the first stroking. Now on layer 2, there. So again, we go back to the paths, we right click, we stroke path. So of course, we will choose the brush. But this time, let's find out what does the simulate pressure do. Let's press OK. There. That's what your simulate pressure does. It provides that thick and thin effect. Unlike here, this was unchecked. The simulate pressure was unchecked here. So it shows a consistent and flat running of the brush along the path. But here, it reduces its size from start to the end. That is what the simulate pressure can do. See? There. So that is how you can combine your brushes, tools preset, your paths, and most important, your layers. Okay? So I hope I gave you a good idea on how you can draw your backgrounds if ever you don't have a stylus pen or tablet.